Okay, hi. Can you guys hear me now? I think so. Okay, cool. Oh my god. Okay, hi everyone. Good evening, and thank you all for coming to the first White House press conference of this term. I'm very excited to be hosting this here today at the White House as my new role of press secretary. Yesterday was a very eventful day with our beautiful inauguration ceremony and the unfortunate assassination of our new vice president, just within the first hour of being sworn in, as a result of an Oswald attack. The Department of Homeland Security, led by Undersecretary Aqua Atik and Secret Service Director Hyper Grox, has launched a joint investigation into how this breach occurred. While details remain sealed, a final statement will be released after initial findings. Sorry, give me 1 second. I have to take my Invisalign out. As we look ahead, the Vice President has officially returned today and is prepared to oversee the upcoming PPT elections and administer the swearing in of newly elected senators. The Department of Justice also held a press conference yesterday just following the inauguration and said assassination, led by Attorney General Literally Brent, where he addressed numerous items and when he will be focusing his attention on this term being MPD after focusing on FBI heavily last term. On that note, MPD is having some changes in leadership, as we heard yesterday, and that a new MPD chief is in talks, and a reform on making MPD more accessible for newer players. The White House would like to thank the former chief for his service and time, and I'd like to welcome the next chief of police pending appointment, Endermaster, along with Assistant Chiefs Longshot and Haste Anarchy, who will be coming out.
All right. Hello, everybody. So, as it's pretty evident, the president, in conjunction with the attorney general, has decided that they want to make me the next chief of police for MPD, and alongside me will be serving Longshot, so all of you know InSpid, as well as Haste. So what we have in store for right now is we have been in the works with a bunch of reform plans. We have quite a few things that are actually going to be happening in terms of addressing divisions within MPD, current member structure, including the ranks, as well as looking at a more effective way to approach crime and law enforcement just in general on DC, improving that activity and adding a few incentives alongside that into the department as well. With that, we'll also be working to be a bit more public transparent in terms of press conferences, as well as statements just generally from the office of the chief, or any other officers that we assign to do various tasks in the public affairs sector. On top of that, I'd just like to say a big thanks to the former chief, or outgoing chief, Gray Hollick. She was made chief, I believe, under my presidency, and she has done exceptional work from the point of my term. And I know that over this past term, she has been working with her staff as well. So I just want to thank her for stepping up in that moment when no one else has previously, because she was definitely a really solid pick in the moment that we chose her. So I'm very appreciative of her. And I do look forward to working with all the officers and everyone in MPD and the community as well. We're just going to have a great time. Plans to make the department a bit more effective, a bit more efficient, and just overall fun for new people and veterans alike. Anyone who just likes the police work, just making it a welcoming place for all of those new community members we tend to gain. Aside from that, we'll be doing a press conference, our own press conference for MPD, a little bit down the road once we start to get some of these plans implemented. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So I don't know if we're taking questions or anything like that right now. We can probably do that at our press conference when we schedule that. So
Yeah,
I
I'll have
will.
some at the end as well. Sorry.
Yes. Okay. So yeah, well, I'll just hand it back over to you, Esther, and thank you very much for the approval of the appointment, Mr. Attorney General, which I don't think he's here, and Mr. President. So thank you, Esther.
Thank you for that. And why can't I move? I am stuck. Oh, I am typing on my laptop. Whoops. Okay. Moving forward, please take into note and consideration that White House intern applications will be officially closing tomorrow as the internship program is set to undergo a period of reform. In other news, we have lots of events and initiatives planned this term. Kicking things off tomorrow, we'll be hosting our beginning of term gala, a celebration of new beginnings, collaboration, and the hard work ahead. And of course, in honor of our beloved national holiday, we're proud to host a 4th of July barbecue tomorrow. It'll be a chance for, not tomorrow, sorry, on Friday. It'll be a chance for us to come together in unity and look ahead with hope. This is just the beginning. We have many more events and opportunities lined up to make this term meaningful and memorable. We thank everyone for their continued support and strength. This is how we continue leading America forward, and that concludes today's conference. So if anybody has any questions, that would be great. Or you can ask them in chat or in game. Are you a bit nervous? Yeah, I am. Public speaking is not my greatest. Is current leadership being shaken up like current? Yes, it is. I'm going to say that in chat. I don't know if you heard it. Thoughts on crime. You know what, guys? I'm not going to comment on that just because Running asked that. Also, I haven't done a press conference in like 2 years, so a little out of practice. Opinion on curry, guys. That is, you know what? That's okay. How is Inspid gonna hold a command with no Wi-Fi? I guess he has Wi-Fi now. Um, Anything else? Any actual questions? Will there be an internal investigation into SS? So honestly, I don't know that much information about that. I know just as much as you guys right now. So that's kind of just the thing we're waiting on from that side of the departments to work on. I'm sure we'll know whatever you know. What's the president's thoughts on crime? Well, he is a sheriff, so you know what? I'm sure you can connect the dots there. Why does SS not support the fire department? If you had come dressed normally, I'm sure they let you in, but I don't see why we need the fire department when there's no active fire. Thanks, Sam. Asked her why you got an attitude. I don't think I have an attitude. Why does the VP have a response to assassination? I don't think that was his response. I think that was the assassinations. Oh, what is his response to that? Well, I didn't get a response for him because he was currently dead until 12 minutes ago, so I can't get back to you on that. Can we get funding for the fire department? That is a question you can ask AB. What you are saying the president does not support crime. Like I said, he is a sheriff. I don't know. Can ask them on your own. Any plans for DOS? Like I said, I'm not entirely caught up on all of that right now. I'm not the best person to answer those questions at the moment. I just started working on this literally this morning, so yeah. What's Nathan doing about the Indians taking our jobs? I didn't know you lived in Canada, Max. Why do I sound out of breath? I'm not. I'm just. I live in Canada, so you know what? I actually do have a lot to say about that, but that's okay. And I think I'm gonna wrap it up now. So I do appreciate you guys coming and hearing me out. So thanks so much, and I'll see you next time.